We're here today at the Student Counseling Services to talk to a counselor about student mental health on campus.
With finals approaching and stress at an all-time high around Radford University, we talked to Emily Fitzgerald from the Radford University Counseling Services to learn more about their on-campus services.
We ask our students to come in or encourage them to come in once a week, just because we feel like they are going to get their needs best met by coming in weekly versus having sessions really spaced out, because it's a lot harder to kind of consistently address your needs when you're not coming to services weekly.
Radford University's counseling is only available to students and can be between 50 to 60 minutes or 25 to 30 at the student's choosing for their 6 counseling hours throughout the semester.
First step is you need to call over here and just say, hey, I'm interested in getting some counseling services. What do I need to do? So we will get just a little bit of like demographic information, meaning like first name, last name, email address, are you student ID? One of our administrative assistants up front will send the student a link to our online forms. So we just have some different forms that ask for some information, just kind of like build a chart for you in our electronic health record. So some demographic information, our informed consents, some release forms, that sort of thing, just so we can kind of cover all of our bases up front. And then once those forms are filled out, then our administrative assistant will follow back up with the student and say, hey, your forms are good to go. We reviewed them, everything in them looks like it needs to, so please call us when you're ready to schedule your first appointment. Students will call back, and then we typically can get them in for, we call our intake assessments here an initial consultation or an IC. So we can typically get them in for an IC within like 24 hours of them calling to say, I'm ready to set up my appointment. Depending on the time of day they call, sometimes we can even get them in the same day. But that's, of course, having all of their paperwork filled out. And then they come in for the IC, they talk a little bit with that person about what's going on, why they're hoping to have counseling, kind of what they're hoping to get out of it, that sort of thing. And then that person will set them up with one of our counselors. So let's get started with the counseling services.
A big tip for finals week from the staff at the counseling center was to make sure to take care of yourself and to surround yourself with positivity.
The Student Counseling Center is open for all students of Radford University and located in the lower level of Tyler Hall. As this is Caitlin Shell signing off.